Welcome to this special spooky edition of GNN. I am your anchor, Vlad Nebula, filling in for Red. This yesterweek has brought a very spooky turn of events in our universe, when my dimension, the Halloween dimension, meshed with your dimension, the Kenny Loggins stars in Footloose dimension. This recent melding of the two dimensions has brought many a change. With more news on that, we turn to Wolfman McKinley for sports. Take it away, Wolfie.
Tuning in for sports is me, Wolfman McKinley. This week in spooky sports, haunting at the Rockets League Championship. During the final championship game of the Blacklights versus the Beef Clan, our superstar goalie Tree was visited from beyond the grave. To clarify, he was possessed by beings of the fifth dimension. The specter was seen entering the vehicle and causing it to fly all over the field, scoring several goals in the process. The ghost then exited the vehicle and turned the entire Blacklights team into a pumpkin patch and then vanished back into the fifth dimension. The championship game has been rescheduled to a later date.
Thanks, Wolfman. Let's take a look at what's going to happen with all the spooky weather we have this yesterweek. Take it away, Jason Jonney.
This morrow month will bring the frightening chill of Halloween to the omniverse. Expect lows in the nightmare range and highs only reaching hellish levels before dropping into the subhuman range. Before this yesterweek's Living Dead Olympic ceremonies, strong coastal thunder snow will blast northern South Dakota, possibly causing the reanimated War Games to be postponed or moved to southern North Dakota. Viewer I'm Anonymous sent in this fabulous selfie it took during the recent flash fog in Detroit. Sure, millions perished, but we didn't. Or so we've been led to believe. Don't forget to set your clocks back to the future this weekend for yesterlight wasting time. Wouldn't want to be early for work in the stalagmite mines. Back to you, Vlad.
Vlad, ha 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 ha. What a spooky time we live in. Thanks, Jason Jonney. With New Dimension also brings a new crew member. Let's go to Vil Edgidiot, out in the field for some reporting on some things.
Vil Edge Idiot on scene here with Chancellor Grupmar. Tell me, Chancellor Grupmar, are you afraid that the new Australia-sized comet headed straight for your home planet will eradicate your entire species? So you are totally okay with the total eradication of your planet? Interesting. Do you have a plan for survival, Grupmar? Grupmar, calm down. Oh, okay. Grupmar, you need to calm down. It's a formal interview, Grupmar. Grupmar. Just stop the recording. Grupmar, calm down. Just stop the recording, okay? Just stop it. Just stop the...
That concludes our broadcast this yesterday, and that's what's going on in your part of the Spookiverse.
Maybe we can take this part out.
Welcome to this week's episode of Pigskin Pundits. Since Brandon's out this week and this is our bonus episode, we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to run through a few of our top players at a couple different positions, along with our top team in the NFL so far this year. Starting at quarterback, my top quarterback for the year, Aaron Rodgers. He's got the mobility, he can throw on the run, he can make all the reads before the snap that you want. He's just everything you would ever want out of a quarterback.
Okay. The quarterback that I'd pick personally is Tom Brady. He's shown his leadership ability, that he's been able to get the wins for a lot of these games. Their offense has been at least scoring 30 points above a game. They've been flowing very nice. Overall, I think he's my pick, not just because of the talent aspect. He can still throw at the age of 38. He does have a noodle arm like Peyton Manning. That's my pick.
All right. Moving to running backs. Mine would be Jamal Charles if he hadn't just torn his ACL. He's just so explosive, such a dynamic player. Unfortunately, he did tear his ACL. He is out for the rest of the year. So I will have to default to Le'Veon Bell of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bell is he's such a balanced running back. He's got power, he's got agility, he can catch out of the backfield, he can pass protect. He's just all around great running back.
For my running back that I'll pick, maybe not a popular pick, I'd pick Adrian Peterson. I have faith in Adrian Peterson. Overall, I think after a couple more games, he'll get more adjusted. I mean, he started off the season being one of the leading rushers 4 games. He had one bad game in KC, dropping his average, but I think he'll make a comeback, and he'll at least have one of the best seasons of all the running backs this year.
All right. I hope he doesn't, but whatever. Wide receiver. You would have to go with Antonio Brown, I think. When Ben Roethlisberger is back in, he's unstoppable, he's uncoverable, he's so smooth in his route running, he's great hands, he's great in the open field. Just one of the most productive receivers in the NFL lately.
Yeah. If there wasn't for this one guy that I'm going to pick, I'd definitely pick Antonio Brown. For mine, in general, is Julio Jones. Your pick is valid. I could easily switch, flip-flop. But the reason why I pick him is he started off this season so strong. Had a couple 150-yard games. Overall, just came in this league the end of last year and just tore the roof open. And it looked like he was going to do that until a nagging hamstring injury about a week or two ago, and it kind of slowed his production down. But I think once that heals up, he'll end up starting to go back to the season he was having before.
All right, yeah, I can see that happening. Switching to defense, top cornerbacks for the year so far. Personally, I'd have to go with Darrelle Revis. He's just so great at covering. He can stick with basically any receiver in the NFL. He's so great at reading quarterbacks as well and knowing what's going to happen before it even does a lot of the time.
I'll go a little different direction. I do love Revis. I love Revis Island, but right now, so far, I think Aqib Talib is playing the best of all the corners. Started off strong, has over double-digit pass defended, over 3 or 4 picks, a couple touchdowns. He is the reason that Broncos defense is number 1 right now. A couple other players like Chris Harris, along with that, easily going to be an unstoppable defense.
Just think the Patriots used to have both of those guys.
Yeah,
Too bad they didn't pay them.
Thanks.
Favorite overall teams for this year? Personally, I got to go with my Packers. They're just, as long as you have Aaron Rodgers, you have a shot at the playoffs. Generally a deep run in the playoffs. And their defense has taken just such a huge step up this year. They actually have a semblance of a run defense this year. I don't see how you can beat them.
I'll tell you how you can beat them. There's a team called the Patriots, which just ended up winning the Super Bowl last year. Their defense is a little newer. They have young players. Their main corner is Malcolm Butler. I know it's a shock. But it's surprising that their defense is not doing as bad as a lot of people predicted. Even though the offense is easily giving them that leeway in the space, scoring over 35 points a game, I still think that defense will make their mark towards the end of the season, and you'll see a Patriots team to resemble that Super Bowl run last year.
All right, well, here's looking to a Patriots-Packers Super Bowl this year. That's it for this week's episode of Pigskin Pundits. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.
Welcome to an MTE Minute. My name is Kevin Kleifkin. Take two. We'll try this again.
Horror films can't be as good as the classics. And while I'll agree that most new horror films are just quick cash grabs, there are some general really creepy Oh, I almost had it too. Alright, let me do that. I got this one. I got this one, I think.
Rotten Tomatoes. Alright, I gotta look at the camera before I start talking. You know, and then just jump right into it. I don't know. Ad-lib it.
Try to do something.
Yeah.
Alright,
Enter Skyfall. 2012 said, you know what? Out with the old, in with the new, and that was really awkward. That can go right there. That's a bonus episode outtake.
there you go. MTV. No, that was not right. I already screwed up.
The movie, as previously mentioned, grossed $1 billion from the box office. Again, B with a billion. B with a billion. It's the second one in like 2 minutes for the outtake reel. Wow. Okay.
He's become bear.
And of course,
The
time when goblins, ghouls, and ghosts.
Alright.
The time when goblins, ghouls, and ghosts.
The time when goblins, ghouls, and ghosts go around begging. Yeah, no.
That is days off from filming Suicide Squad. He's been in the recording booth. My phone went off.
Okay, that's that one.
This is why I can't have nice things.
That is why.
Stupid phone. Okay. This announcement in the interview.
But what about the superhero movies that don't get the popularity? Whatever happens to them? Well, usually they get pushed under the rug. So what do I have here is a top 5 most underrated movies. Superhero movies. Dang it, I messed up. Alright, that was decent.
Let's just take from the top again. Okay. Take from the top. And/or its contents. The content of this profile is private and confidential information.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go over that.
I'll just do that as of September.
Alright.
As of insert date here, head over to TCWeekly.org. Thanks for watching.
I think we should do the outro like centered
Okay.
frame. I don't know.
Yeah. We just got to record the outro quick. It'll take like 30 seconds. This is the easy part.
And make sure to subscribe, and for anything TC Weekly related, make sure to check out tcweekly.org. This has been another episode of MTE. Movies, tech, entertainment, Dang it.
It's so good
I
up
know,
until you're like, what does MTE? Just look in your eyes. You're all of a sudden you're like, what does MTE stand for? My name is Kevin Kleifkin. Make sure to follow me and the show on Twitter. Make sure you subscribe down below and drop a comment. Because let's face it, these things reoccur. Maybe we can have a nice discussion about it. That's why you want to be proud. All right.
Or visit us at tcweekly.org. This has been MTE, Movie, Tech, Entertainment News. No. It's pretty bad.
This has been an MTE Minute. Thanks for watching.